Yo, man, what's poppin', man? We right back with another live, man. For sure. Stay active Saturday, Real Talk Podcast. Welcome, man. All is welcome. Trying to get my people time to come in. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, rock out with your boy. Saint the realest, man. Hit that like button for sure. Definitely about to get it in. Y'all see what we spending on already based off the title. Um, all that good stuff for sure. Stay active, really is rare, man. Yes, sir. America, we have a problem. America, we have a problem indeed, a major problem. Whether you want to admit it or not, we got a problem. Um, I want everybody to understand, say, this is a lifestyle. Train, get you some training, hand to hand combat, go get you some self defense training, firearms training, get you some insurance, get all your stuff checked off that you need to get checked out for as survival and just living here in America for sure. Um, Let me go to this comment section right quick, man, because we about to get ready to rock out. Y'all already see what I got screaming across screen. Let me see. But yeah, anyway, you watching the live, you're trying to come in on a panel, man, simply hit that link. I see you pop in on screen as somebody trying to come in as a guest. But look here, man, welcome to the channel, Saint the Realist right here. Follow me on Instagram, Saint the Realist. This here's a lifestyle channel. Y'all might hear the family in the background or whatever if it picks up the audio. Bear with me because hey, it's a realist lifestyle. America, man, we really in a real pickle. Like we've been in a pickle, but this here is really sour. You know what I'm saying? Like the pickle we was in before is kind of like on a deal side of things. This here is extremely sour. I say it's sour because right now in the state we in, we're dealing with Hamas versus Israel. We got a lot of this stuff going on for as with the politics and the news and stuff like that and social media outlets, man. I want y'all to understand these are extremely dangerous times we're in. I want y'all to, man, say train. Are you training? I need you to actually get out there, get armed, um, try to get physically fit. If you're not in shape or whatever, right now is a great chance to start. I'm right here in Texas, so we getting ready for this cold front. We getting this winter cold front, get ready to come in. I don't know where you at watching this live, but wherever you at, it really don't matter when it come down to fitness. You can get fit in a room. You don't need a gym. You don't need it outdoors. Hey, start. You can start if you got the means to start at a gym. Start at a gym. A diet person and all that. Hey, start there. Kudos to you. Salute to you for sure. If you don't got it like that, start in your room, in home. It's not a problem, man. It really ain't. Um, but yeah, America, y'all see, man, we got a problem. Hamas and Israel, they going at it, and this stuff. I know a lot of people here in America. I ain't gonna say everybody, but more than a little bit, feel like this don't have nothing to do with us. It really does. It affects us in a lot of areas, y'all. Like it can get serious real quick. Like our 9/11 is they 24/7. Put it like this: here in America, our 9/11 is they 24/7. This what's been going on. They've been fighting. So understand, man. Just let this just let that breathe. Let that soak in, man. We already know the impact that 9/11 had on us. Um, Let me see, y'all. So that's the beauty of doing this live. You see everything. Bear with me. Your boy is kind of under the weather right now. Like I say, we get ready for this cold front. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me, but yeah, really, it's rare. This here is real raw and uncut. Right now, man. What I'm getting at is what I'm getting at, y'all. Excuse me. What I'm getting at is, man. It's a lot going on with Israel. That stuff is already affecting areas like New York City. If y'all been following the news, I know a lot of people ain't been up on the news station stuff, man. I've been glued to it. I've been watching a lot of stuff, paying attention to how things are just unfolding, y'all. Man, New York City, they had what Veterans Day just passed. They had Hamas people climbing up on poles, yanking down the American flag, like, and this officers right there watching this as it's happening. And no, I mean, I ain't gonna sit here and say no arrest was made, but from that video footage, I didn't get that those people was arrested. It's a lot of stuff going on, man. We really need to be aware of, like seriously, man. Like this banner I just popped up on y'all, pro-Palestinian mob ripping down American flags during a Veterans Day in New York City. Why no arrests are made? Are we being programmed for some dangerous, for some dangerous things? Like that's something to think about. And I say this because we sit here and we watch these people break laws and do certain things that's not right here on our soil, you know, from the hatred and so on and so on and so on. You can choose what side you want to be on. You have that freedom, man. Israel, Hamas, I understand both sides got their reasons for feeling some type of way and doing their thing. You got this notion that hey, that land don't belong to none of them. You got the understanding of hey, that was those people land before they did what they did and stripped them from it. They just trying to fight and get their land back. It's a lot of stuff getting through out there, man, and it's like whatever belief system you have, you're acting on that truth. But with that being said, even though you got that belief system and you acting on that truth, that doesn't mean your truth is right. Your truth is not the only truth. So it's gonna come down to you actually just anchoring in and homing in on, okay, let's go nip this in the bud. What is what, and let's get this right. Because lately what's been happening when stuff pop off, y'all, we get a lot of war and blood getting spilled and a lot of this stuff shot in our face on social media all over, with these agendas, and we're always coming right back around to war at some point in time. So it's like you're putting teeth on what's real and what's fake and stuff like that. And right now, today's time, y'all, it's 2023, man. Like on the day of this live, it's November 11, 2023, day of this live. We really shouldn't be dealing with those things, but we are. It's kind of like Nipsey Hussle. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle, man. Rest up, King. It's a marathon. It's a marathon, y'all. It really is. It's an ongoing thing, man. And from a news station, it's like they say this. The guy say Israel got a real chance at stopping this threat completely, just doing away with it. That sounds good. That sounds good. It really do. But how real is that? When you got these people able to migrate and move all over in other areas and stuff, like right now, y'all got a y'all got a setup to where y'all are letting the civilians from Israel move to safety for like in between hours or whatever. Y'all have a ceasefire to allow these people to move safely among y'all. But see, the thing is, Hamas doesn't have a military uniform. So those people that you're letting cross you and stuff like that and come off as civilians and stuff, I don't know what y'all have in place to decide that these people are not your enemies. So it's kind of like it's an ongoing thing. And then it's talk that this stuff is going to move from Gaza and fight in another place and stuff. I can't pronounce the name, but it's talk right now as I speak that this is going to move from Gaza into a whole other area. Like this is major. So y'all sitting there saying y'all have a chance to end this, stop this completely, and all that. I hope that's true. I hope that's real information because it needs to be done. It needs to be dealt with. It needs to be over with. Like real talk, it really does. Um, Man, we are in some weird times. We really are in some weird times. Um, I don't think we do is pray and survive over here as Americans. I say America have a problem. We really have a major problem, man, because you got stuff popping off in New York with the flag getting ripped down. You got another New Yorker standing up against Hamas, other people who supporting the group and getting all in people's faces and stuff. And this can turn ugly over here real quick. So fix that thought that this is not our problem here in America. We got a major problem going on, along with some of the other stuff that we already faced before this even just kicked off into a real strong thing over here, man. Like real talk, America, man. We face some dangerous challenges, with Israel and this Hamas issues. Really do. We really do. Just speaking on that New York City situation when that fellow American, stepped in that guy's face because he was trying to rip down some type of flag from an Israel guy, I believe, and he was in the face of the Hamas guy, the guy who supported him, and he was letting him know, say, man, I will put you in the ground. I can't wait to put you in the hospital. Some threat he shot him, but that insult can lead to stuff. And it's like right now it's open season here in America to where we can be attacked at any time, at any point in time, like, so that's something serious. For you to sit there and tell that man and we don't know, man, have a ripple effect. It can trigger a lot of things. These insults, man, you need to understand, like, how do you deal with insults? Insults can lead to a lot of situations where, people get hurt. Gunfire might kick off. It's a lot of stuff that can lead from insults. So that whole emotional driven thing that you got going on about yourself, you need to be real aware of that. You know what I'm saying? Because it can turn ugly real fast here in America. We have mass shootings here and there, but we are facing a dangerous threat here in America from weird terrorist attacks from time to time. It can happen anytime. It can happen in any place where your loved ones at, your friends, just innocent strangers. It can get real ugly. So we all understand and remember how we felt when that happened to us with the 9/11 thing. A lot of people lost their lives and stuff like that. That was real ugly. It was just one little incident. So imagine a lot of those type of moments, probably not to that degree of buildings falling and stuff like that. We never know. It can be a lot of things popping off here in America that's going to be a real dangerous problem for us here. And right now, quiet as it's kept, I feel like, man, we facing a lot of real serious threats right now. Some of these people are our neighbors. They here as citizens. They here. They're among us, man. So, man, you need to watch and be really aware of your surroundings for sure. That's where I'm getting at, and I hope y'all are training. Take this serious. Like really pay attention. I really, really, really want y'all to pay attention to your surroundings. Um, a whole lot. We in a social media age. People walking around with their heads down, not aware of what's next to them, and stuff might pop off at a grocery store, school, whatever, wherever you're outing at. Things can happen. You know what I'm saying? So pay attention to your surroundings. You should always pay attention to details or big, just small or big. Be aware, listen, sight, smell, all that. Like let your senses just run wild on being alert. Because we are really in some strange and dangerous times, man, here in America. I can't make this up. I really can't make this up. And for you people who not really on this 2A movement, hey, arm yourself, train, protect your lifestyle. Real is rare, man. This is a lifestyle. I'm telling you, you don't want to be that person waiting for, the cops to respond to a certain situation that you could have took care of to save a loved one or someone else's life. You know what I'm saying? That's in need. Is man, that's a real hard pill to swallow right there to take a L like that. Hey, it can happen just like that, man, in an instant. That's what I'm saying. Like, be really aware of your surroundings, y'all. We are going into the holiday season. Thanksgiving and stuff going on. We just got through with October with Halloween. We're pushing it to Thanksgiving now. You look on the channel, I already got a Thanksgiving live set up. I am gonna be popping live. We're gonna have a family cookout and all that, man. Gonna vibe with us and everything. So look into that. I got that up. But right now, man, for as this live tonight, like I want y'all to really just take from this being really aware of your surroundings and understanding what's going on in the news, the media, and all that, man. Because I'm gonna tell you something, these politicians, they look to the young heads. They look into them crowds at the rallies and all that, and they looking for them young faces. That's showing strength. That's showing stability and all that. That's showing them promising futures. So they used to seeing our grannies and the elderly people, the older folks. They're used to that. They so used to that. You know, those people are already programmed a certain way. They need the youth, you know what I'm saying? So understand how our school systems are right now. Like when I take my kids to school, I can't really just pop in and visit them and look like things used to go back when I was a child. Stuff is different now, y'all. I hope y'all are aware of this. You know, we always speak on some of the stuff that they teaching our kids that we aren't aware of, and certain certain stuff going on that you might not be aware of. But look, that's true. You know, it's happening. I can't even walk into my kid's school without, hey, why are you here? What some being questioned and stuff. And I understand that kids are getting kidnapped and all that. I get that. You know, protect the kids, protect the kids. And at the same time, we are at risk because America, the government system is raising our kids. Yes, we do what we do at home, train them, teach them, and stuff like that, get them love and support, and we also doing our part. But then when you release them into the public school system, they're released to the government. The government is then raising your child. And right now our government is looking really weird, you know. So everything plays its part, man. Everything plays its part. The way a person's upbringing. Right now in the news, they're talking about how kids are getting, you know, slaughtered and killed and stuff out there in Israel and all these attacks. So you have to understand these everything is being molded. You know, yes, this is wartime. Those people they're at war. So I fully understand that innocent people and children is getting hurt. That comes with war. I don't want y'all to get brainwashed into soft on stuff happening that's supposed to happen in war. It happens. It's called war, y'all. Like real talk, war is ugly. War is ugly, man. It's not like what we see in a lot of these movies and stuff. Like I'm talking, this is real, like real talk. This is a realist situation, as real as it get. Like blood is being spilled, people are being hurt. Yeah, people getting hurt. It's getting ugly out there. We getting false reports of hospitals being bombed, only to find out it wasn't no hospital bomb. It was a hospital parking lot hit by the missile and stuff. So it didn't hit the hospital. It hit the parking lot. And a lot of this stuff is having a trickle and ripple effect here in America, man. These people are already showing, you know, weird energy, man. They getting shook up. They tweaking. People getting pissed off. Hey, only thing left is when it comes down to a misunderstanding, fists getting thrown, bullets and blood getting spilled. Hey, this is man. I'm from Dallas. You know, I'm used to that type of stuff, but I cannot sit here and say I'm used to terrorist attacks. So that's a different thing. If we was to just start going down through that to where we were getting hit left and right with different terrorist attacks, you got people face wrapped up. Pay attention to a lot of these Hamas groups when they get into it with these people from Israel and bumping heads and showing how they feel and their beliefs. They're all masked up. They not showing their face. It's a lot of stuff going on, man. Like and I just feel like even with the COVID scare and all that stuff, the pandemic that happened back then, I feel like are we being molded or like, are we being programmed and getting ready for something major to happen here in America? Like real talk, like what exactly is going on? What is real and what is fake? Like what it is. Question everything, man. As fellow Americans, question every single thing, y'all. Like, don't be so quick to bite on something and hold it as just real face value. Question everything for sure. Um, get some training. Hit these firing ranges. If you're a new gun owner, right now is the best time to get into firearms and learn about weapons and all that. Learn about handgun safety. Get you some insurance. Protect your family. Protect your lifestyle. I can't say that we are in scary times enough. We really are, man. This is a major problem for Americans, for sure. This is just some few things like insurance I spoke on. USCCA, Gun Owners of America, Texas Law Shield. Get prepared and well informed on things. This is just stuff like if you are a two-way advocate or somebody that's looking to get into firearms, this is what comes with it. When you put that firearm on your hip, for self-defense, for safety of you, your loved ones, and others, this comes with it, man. Get you some coverage because law is law. We got all kind of stuff getting prosecuted that shouldn't be, even be a thought, but this is just the law of the land, y'all. Get you some coverage, get you some insurance. USCCA, Gun Owners of America, or Texas Law Shield. You know what I'm saying? I'm here in Texas. I'm from Dallas. Texas Law Shield. All three of these are great organizations to join, get into it, get a lot of information. Um, Man, just get started. That's why I'm getting at. Get started. Make it happen. Make it happen. The sooner the better. The sooner the better, for sure. I don't know how many of y'all watching this might even have kids. Man, we don't want to see them hurt. We don't want to see we don't want to see strangers hurt, just being human. We don't want to go through that. We really don't. We really don't. Do you know? Let me see. Do you know when you get into self defense? Oh yeah, I want to spin on that. Self defense shootings. Self defense shootings. I'm kind of prepping y'all, man. I'm kind of preheating the oven because a lot of stuff is about to pop off, y'all. Yeah, that's why I got this on screen because a lot of stuff is about to get extremely serious. Do you know when people get into self defense shootings, they can get so locked on, so locked on to the threat and find themselves shooting people's hands, trying to locate their front sight and focus. Like when in proven fact, in a lot of self-defense shootings, these people are hitting hands because you're locked in and you're going into that tunnel vision mode. Even if you're training and you learning to find proper sight picture and all that, watch your sights, proper trigger pull, all that stuff. You're going through your training. With this being said, that I got on screen, y'all, you're going into a tunnel vision state. Adrenaline is heart rate is up, adrenaline dump, all that, and you just know that you need to stop this person from hurting somebody or hurting you. Vision, going into that tunnel vision state, man. Sometimes you don't see the front sight. Sometimes you don't see the front sight on that firearm that you're going to go train with. When you out there on them ranges and you out there training and you locking onto that front sight and hitting that ping, and or you shooting paper targets, steel targets, whatever, and you hitting what you see, your sight picture. When it comes down to a self-defense shooting, it's kind of it's kind of different because if you're not training in those type of environments to where your heart rate is up and you really kind of creating that scenario for yourself, man, it's different, y'all. Um, Man, heart rates get going, and you just go tunnel vision, man. You go blind. You know what I'm saying? To where you can't find that front sight, and the only thing you know that you're hitting a big image. You just looking at an image coming at you, and that leads to you hitting in certain spots that you not really thinking on. Person might have a knife, or you might see a hand or something. And that's those are your targets. You're so fixed and tunnel vision in on that actual threat, that actual target. You're hitting that versus actually hitting certain points to actually stop the threat. And I seen something in one video where a person was faced with this scenario and they actually like put two shots on target, but they stopped. Shoot to stop the target, just because you connected wop wop or whatever with those two double taps or whatever. If that threat is still an ongoing thing, this is not a Hollywood movie. People don't just stop and drop because connected to something. You sometimes have to just continue on until you're completely out of danger, until you all the way in the clear. Yeah, like real talk. And then That's something to think about. Like train like this, y'all. When you dry firing in your home, run these scenarios in your mind. You know, from home invasions, being out, shopping, picking fruit, whatever it is. Get into a scenario in your mind if something was to happen. Do you know what the X's are? How many people? Be aware. Don't be so quick too, man, to draw that firearm because you know you well trained and informed on how stuff go. Pay attention to your surroundings. I spoke on that not too long ago. So pay attention to your surroundings. I'm gonna say that a lot, man, because it's real important. Pay attention to your surroundings, y'all, because you might be seeing something happening here, and all along something's over here. You might see something going on over there. Something's right here in your blind side, or you don't know who is with who. Understand what's what. You know, you might stop that threat, and there might be another one right there to stop you, and you the good guy. Pay real close attention, y'all, to what's going on, man. That's a nightmare. I have dreams and stuff like that. Good sleep. It's good sleep. I train in my sleep. Yeah, I run stuff, man. I just run it in my mind. Like I'm like locked into it to where, man, I just want to be 100% capable of protecting my family. You know, I love my family, love my friends and stuff like that. So that's just how I think, y'all. I walk like this. I breathe this. That's how I step. I stay active on it. You know, I make these videos where I'm training in a safe, controlled environment. You know, on YouTube for entertainment purposes. You know, um, that's it. I don't sell firearms or parts. I do the training videos. I give real good information and nothing but pure entertainment. And I bring it to y'all because I want to trigger something. I want something to register for y'all to pick up on and actually get into because it's real. Train, arm yourself, all that. Like, really get into it. That's what I want you to do. Really get into it. Um, America, I'm gonna make a lot of these videos talking about America and just trying to have as many people as I can to lock into what's actually going on and understand that everything is not peaches and cream. Everything, this is not no movie. This is real life. At any point of time, y'all, something really dangerous can happen. We have problems all over America from crime, criminal crime. Just take Israel and Hamas out of it. Just take that political side out of it. Y'all, we dealing with criminals walking out streets, robbing people, hurting people on a regular, want to jack you, want to hit licks, want to do all kind of stuff. It's a lot of young bad actors out there running around with switches and extendos and looking to do all kind of harm to innocent people, man, just because they ain't got nothing else to do but be a criminal. They stuck on negativity, come straight out of poverty. Then you got some people who don't even come out of poverty. They come in out of nice areas, man, wholesome areas, like good upbringings, and they want to be gang. It's a lot of stuff going on that you need to be aware of. Yes, I'm a black man. I'm black. Yes, all that. And all criminals aren't running around here blacks and Mexicans. You have Caucasians. You have white. Crime is crime, man. There's no real cutthroat image for bad actors. So you need to be aware of what's going on. You out pumping gas at night, doing your own thing, just getting ready to get home or whatever you about to do on your outing, and a person approach you, be alert, be aware, man. Have certain tactics about you. Like run these scenarios in your mind when you're out doing things. Like, what would I do if something was to pop off right now? Have that thought in your mind, you know what I'm saying? Because America, we really have a problem with social media. We so locked into social media, y'all. Social media is running everything. Social media and YouTubers, bro, we are moving actual networks out the way, because we're touching people directly. Yes, they might have a bigger following and stuff like that, but you chiming in, watching this live or coming in on this channel, bro, nothing beats hand to hand. We know that. We know that. We, yeah. You know, if you cut like I'm cutting, you from where I'm from, we already know that. Hand to hand is the win. Like we're direct with the people. Ain't no third person like in between besides us getting censored, you know, with certain tubing videos we do, and you know, everything is trying to be controlled and manipulated in some type of way or fashion. This just come with, you know, these type of social media outlets and stuff like that. You got some people jumping off of YouTube, going into other streaming services and social media services and all that. Like I get all that, but right now in the state we in, man, it's ugly, y'all. It's ugly. I hope you get some type of training. Um, like seriously, understand what's going on. If you're not locked into the news, watch what you pay attention to what's actually real in social media. You know, you might read something that's not factual, like that incident with Israel. They were talking about the hospital getting hit, then later on we found out the parking lot got hit. You got to understand how much information are getting fed to Americans that's factual, and how much is it is just BS. Think about it. It might be real and true to them at that particular moment based off their belief, and then they find out something else, and then how many are correcting that? I done seen a couple stations correct the wrong stuff that's been put out in these past couple of days, but not a lot of them doing that. So what you get is what you get. The word of mouth travels. So you taking that stuff off Instagram, Facebook, whatever, YouTube, wherever you catching that source of information from, and you just sprinkling it among your people, and then it just grow legs on its own and turn it to what it is. Um, hey, you from Israel, you for Israel, or you for Hamas, whatever it is, you watch this live, catch me next Saturday, or pop in now. Catch me next Saturday. I don't got no problem with people come on the panel and talking a piece, giving a side, because we as Americans would love to understand what exactly is going on, because we used to being spoon fed false information. So if you're on those lines, whether you're on the Hamas side or the side with the Israel people or whatever, man, pop in. Trust me, all is welcome for sure, for sure. We ain't gonna turn down nothing but our collar over here. Um, Indeed, is what's going on over there. Like I said earlier, man, our 9/11 is those people 24/7. That's actually going on. That's an actual thing. Like it's man, war is war, and war is ugly. You know, people get hurt. People get hurt. That's why it's important over here, because we seeing all this stuff that's going on that's not on our land, but it can pop off here in America. It can be real ugly for us here in America. So, man, I know you working your 9 to 5, paying bills and going on by your day to day life, and this, that, and the third. Man, get out there and train, man. Get you some hand to hand combat training. Get you some survival training. Prep, whatever it is. YouTube is a tool. Learn stuff. Try to watch stuff that actually gives you information or trigger something in you mentally to actually do something different, worth doing. You know, that's what I want y'all to do, man. When you got this phone device, whatever it is, laptop, whatever you watching on, everybody keep their phones on them. Use that tool as an actual tool for success, man. Try to get some type of real information that can be real, that can be really used in your future, for sure, for sure. Because we keep these phones on. They like our IDs. Everything about us is in our phones and in technology. You got AI stuff coming on. You got growing technology going on. Man, use these devices as a success tool and get real good information for sure. Hit your local gun stores, find out what they got in there, what they selling. Get into stuff. You know, when you watching these guys on these channels, ask them questions, man. Some of them got time to get back at you, some don't. um, Pop in on their comment section, shoot them a question about something. They don't know it right then and there. Either you can research it, they can research it. Man, try to come together as a group, because it's bigger than just these group of people or them over there. When it come down to this 2A community, we're a whole, like we're one, you know, one the same. Come together, big channel, small channel. The more of us, the better, because we stronger together. We really is. We stronger together. Just want to just let that breathe. Um, understand, and let me see. Understand this too. with being a lawful gun owner, it don't mean you have to get into a shooting. That should be that should be your last little play on things. That's what I want y'all to know. Try to avoid and escape and defend. Keep that mindset. When you putting these firearms on your hip or you getting into it, make sure that self-defense should be like your last order of business. That's your last play. That's something that you really got to stand on. Don't get these firearms and just think you just stronger than stronger than everything out there. Don't go out there and put no Superman cape on and try to be a vigilante. Just don't get super big headed and weirded out when you start getting these firearms and stuff, because some of the things that I hear from a lot of people getting into firearms when they out training with somebody at a range. Oh, I love the power of this round going off. I love the fact that how this feel. They talk about what they take is on the actual firearm that they shooting a weapon. And you have to understand a person's upbringing. A person might be coming from a place to where they've been bullied, and so they might want to prove a point and just stand on business like, yeah, no more. You got to understand, like, everything is mental before it's physical. Think about the situation at hand, y'all. Understand what's going on. If somebody's getting robbed over there or hurt, and you might have your concealed carry license, you might be in a constitutional carry state or whatever, you might be all the way in the right to be able to do what you need to do to help stop that threat. But then too, you have to understand, what is your situation like? You might have a family, a wife, kids, or whatever that you might have to tend to. You don't want to be locked up and away from them. You don't want to be going through certain type of situations, man, because there's always something after that. You might stop that threat well in your rights to save the livelihood of yourself or somebody else or whatever. But then too, there's another side of this law kick in. Y'all law kick in, then people they would treat you like a criminal, because when it come down, when that law kick in, they would treat you like a felony criminal, the scum of the earth, because that's what they deal with. That is what they deal with on a day-to-day basis when they in these courtrooms and stuff like that. So you will find yourself in court if you're not aware and prepared for this type of stuff. That's why I say get USCCA, go get Gun Owners of America, find Texas Law and Shield, get you some type of insurance, because when stuff get really wild here in America, y'all see the title, America, we have a problem. America, yeah, we are faced with a big problem, y'all. And that's what I'm saying. You can put the Israel and the Hamas stuff to the side right now. A lot of stuff we face has already been happening and going on right now. So take all this stuff that's going on. It's like it's a wildfire. Stuff getting sparked everywhere. Like everywhere. I do mean everywhere. Know what you're facing, y'all. Get prepared, man. Y'all see it on the screen. The last play. Think, avoid, escape, defend. If you walk into a store, something happening, a person getting robbed, a knife getting pulled, a gun getting pulled, scan the area, understand what's going on. If you can avoid it, leave. If you can avoid that, leave, y'all. Excuse me, man. Probably weather changing up under the weather. If you can avoid that situation and escape, do that. If you're met with another threat outside of that, take care of that. Handle that. Stand on business. I get that. Do you. Defend yourself. I'm not saying you don't have the right to protect your livelihood. Live. Survive. Make it out of that situation. But understand, every situation is not a shooting situation. And if you can avoid and escape, do that. You know, if these people not teaching you this, then they teaching you wrong. The best say, man, say how I want to say this. The man, I'm trying to see how I want to word this right now, y'all. The best action. I don't know. I want to say the best action. The best action is no action. Put it like that. The best thing to do. Let me see. The best plan of action is no action. Put it like that. I put it like that. And I'm saying this because I'm not saying act cowardly, but you got to understand every situation is not a shooting situation. Um, Act accordingly, do the right thing, man. Avoid, if you can avoid and escape, then do that. Because once you do and find yourself in the self-defense shootings, those people that's drilling, that's coming at you, them prosecutors, they gonna be looking for things to bam you, to make you look like, yeah, you are what they used to dealing with, criminals, a felon person. Like, understand this. Like, try to avoid, try to protect your lifestyle. Everything is mental before it's physical. Before you act, you have to defend yourself or take out an actual threat. If you can avoid that, now, I understand in this situation where you can't avoid, it might be a loved one involved, somebody you actually know, hey, I got to protect this person. I got to protect my life. That's different. But I'm talking about those scenarios that come about, man. You dealing with strangers. You don't know what's actually going on. You just walked in on something happening. And, man, you do not want to find yourself getting into something and it's not what you thought it was. And you find out too late. You done threw your whole life away because you done pulled your weapon to stop this threat that you had wrong. And you might have it right, but at the end of the day, once you do that, all those people gonna back you. All kind of stuff can come from that, man. So try to avoid and escape the situation first and foremost, unless it's just something that you just cannot turn your back on. Then you must defend. Take care. Hey, stand on business. Do that. I'm all for that. I just want to make that clear, man. Every situation is not a shooting situation, so you got to run these scenarios in your mind because a lot of this stuff is not. It's when these things pop off, you don't got that much time to think, y'all. You don't got that much time to just ponder on a lot of stuff, man. This stuff happens in a now. It just pop off and happens in a now. So understanding that this stuff is popping off and happening in a now, you got to be prepared, man. You see it scrolling across the screen. Are you training? Everything's come back to, are you training? Are you training? It's a real thought, man. Get out there and train how to deal with certain situations. I spoke on insults earlier, man. Learn how to control your emotions, all that stuff, because everything is mental before it's physical. Pay close attention to this Hamas stuff and in Israel. I see a lot of stuff that's popping off in Russia. Um, See a lot of that stuff that's going on with Russia and stuff with this, man. Here in America, we get some of all the news that they want us to see. All the stuff that they throw in our face, they want to cram in our face. The stuff they want us to feel some type of way. They'll give us the stuff quick to trigger certain emotions and to fit a certain narrative. So understand and what you're watching, take in the information for what it is. I say be 50-50 by a lot of this stuff. But be 50-50 by a lot of stuff that you see on the news and social media, but be 100% on survival, training, protecting your lifestyle. Be a whole 100 on that. No shape, form, or fashion, nothing else under. Be a whole 100 on that. Don't have, because you only got one life. If you're not 100 on protecting your lifestyle and arming yourself, I don't know what type of person you are to be. I don't like walking around being a victim. I don't see me. Ugh, it just give me a real eerie feeling, man. To just be walking, just knowing that I'm a walking victim, that something can happen to me that I'm not physically or mentally prepared to protect my life, if need be. If that opportunity was to come knocking, like, man, that's an uncomfortable feeling. That's an eerie feeling to have, just leaning all over you, knowing that that's a possibility that some can hurt you. Man, come on, y'all. Like, at some point, you got to wake up here in America, man. We have a real major problem. Wake up, America. Arm yourself. This is not just a bunch of gun heads running around here saying, go get a gun, buy a gun, train, shoot. Look how fun it is. Man, that's a tool. I get people are getting hurt from crime, but you got to understand that same tool is being used in wars that we love to brag about, that we want from history and all that. Um, it's okay for certain legal people to use them to stop a threat, but it's bad for civilians to have. No, like, make that make sense. Like, make that make sense, y'all. It's okay for, like, police officers and military personnel and all this stuff, like to have these things. Politicians with their security, with weapons all over their, shoulders and waists and all. It's okay for them people to have it. What is your protection? What is your protection? 911? Yeah, I promise 911 is not gonna get there on time to deal with something that happens in seconds. They're not gonna be there, man. I'm telling you, unless they right there on the scene. Then they can be right there on the scene, but they gotta process stuff like you gotta process stuff. You might process that faster than that person. It might be a threat that you need to take care of before your life is took. Yeah, yeah. And just spitting on that. Say you find yourself in a self-defense shooting, y'all, and officers was to show up on the scene. I need you to understand those people don't. The only thing they know is a call, is a shooting. You need to understand when to put your weapon away, hands up, all that stuff. Get prepared when for the cops to arrive on the scene. Protect yourself until law enforcement show up on that scene. If you find yourself in a self-defense shooting, shooting a threat, stopping a threat, or whatever, hey, shooting to the threat is no longer a threat to you or others or whatever. Understand, you don't know what's always happening around you. So scan, be aware, scan, be aware. Look, watch your surroundings. Think on certain stuff. Why they call right there? Why is he still standing right there? Why they over there? Ask questions. Think. Focus. Try to lock in. Understand. Heart racing, adrenaline up, all this stuff. Tunnel vision. You get locked on. You don't see that this been going on over there. You don't got in this shooting. 3, 4 things that happen over here, man. Watch everything. Be aware. Hey, you might hear sirens. That's a sign that hey, cops are on the way. Listen. You hear the sirens? Okay, sirens are coming. Hey, why is this person walking over here? You might have friends or family of that person that you might have to take care of around. Hey, watch everything, y'all. Hey, let them know. Hey, don't touch this weapon. Stay away. Stay away. Be verbal. Communicate. Watch. Hey, be real verbal. It's your life on the line. Hey, don't. Hey, stay away. Stop. All that because but you never know. A person will man get up, screaming, hollering, whatever, playing you, just to throw you off, just playing you to throw you off. Might try to go for their weapon. That's another threat. Or you might have 2, 3 other people around because people like to run in packs. You don't stop that threat, but now 3, 4 done popped up. Oh, try to catch cover, shoot, catch cover, protect yourself, reload, listen for sirens, all that. Man, hey, listen for footsteps. What's going on? All that. Just be real alert, man, and aware. All that. Focus. Because America, we face dangerous challenges again and again, on and on. Not just the stuff that they feeding us on social media. It's stuff that might be happening in your local area, cities. You might hear about something that popped off in the city that you live in, your area, your actual area, man. Um, Arm yourself. I feel like every American citizen here should be well armed and informed, and insurance up. Get you some insurance. Get you some gun insurance, man. Like seriously, and understand everything is mental before it's physical. I'm real serious on that. I want to talk on this, man. President Trump say he will cancel all of Hamas students' visas of Hamas sympathizers on college campuses. He's basically saying, man, hey, if you're supporting this group of people that's going out here doing all this, bad acting, they at war, they fight, you supporting that group, he gonna cancel your visa. He gonna try to get you up out of here. I don't know if y'all aware of that stuff that happened on the Harvard College grounds when that protests and stuff kicked off and people swarmed them, screaming and yelling at them and stuff behind it. Hamas and Israel stuff, they acting on their beliefs. Y'all, that's college. That's a college ground that stuff kicking off on. That's a college ground. So you have to understand. we got a problem. We really have a problem. If something was to spark and planned attacks start to happen here in America, a lot of people are going to get hurt. A lot of things are going to take place from schools, from elementary learning centers, middle schools, high schools, colleges, jobs, your neighbors, shops, parks, everything that we just go that we deal with and on a day to day, man, it's gonna be upside down. It's gonna everything's gonna be questioned and challenged. Everything's gonna be questioned and challenged, y'all. Are you around like minded people? All that. A lot of thoughts is gonna pop in. It's gonna kick in, play, y'all. And rightfully so. It should. It should. Rightfully so. Like certain neurons should spark and just pop off and just, hey man, hey, it done got real. It done got real fast. Yeah, yeah. It done got real fast too. Stay active. You gotta stay active. You really gotta stay active, y'all. Man, I really want y'all to feel this. Walk away from this live, understanding that your reality is shaped the way it is, and a lot of people are walking around with blinders on. A lot of people are walking around with blinders on. Need you to understand that. Take your blinders off. Take your blinders off. They go for like certain social media stuff. Use the stuff properly, y'all. Man, this is a tool. Train. Hey, Trump said what he said. I understand why Trump said what he said. Do I fault him for it? No, because this is a serious thing, man. I'm looking around. I don't see too many African Americans just involved in this current situation with Israel and stuff like that. I get that. I understand why. I do. I'm not gonna fake the front like I don't. I get that. Some of us, a lot of us feel like I'm saying a lot of us feel like, man, we ain't got nothing to do with that. There's still people where they was there doing slavery, all this. There's a lot of stuff being said, y'all. But truth be told, this affect us as a whole more than you think, more than you know. That land is sacred land. It's a lot to do with this. Say it's Jews. Yeah, yeah. I ain't trying to take it there, but you know like I know. If you know like I know, that land mean a lot. Yeah, that land mean a lot. America can't afford for Israel to fall. They can't afford it. Real talk. They can't afford for that land to fall, y'all. And that's just facts. And I understand why. History, man. You a history buff, you understand where I'm getting at. I'm not really fixing to go there, but if you big on history, you understand where I'm getting at, y'all. That has a lot to do with melanated people. What's going on? I'm just gonna put it. I'm gonna say that much. It does. So if you a melanated person, you feel like they ain't got. It has a lot to do with you. Yeah, and America is worried. America has a lot of problems. It do. It do. Like Biden is. I don't know where Biden brain is at. I don't know who's running this country. By telling y'all now, man, it seems like Trump is going to be the next president. He should be the next president. I'm saying it. Hey, pick who you want to pick. But I'm telling you right now, I'm standing on Trump business right now. It's needed. It's really needed. He gonna do his thing. He gonna cancel these people visas. It's time to get them up out of here, man. They talking real reckless. They doing reckless. And if you feel like you don't got a dog in this fight, I get that. To each his own. To each his own. Yeah, you can feel that way. But when it gets serious and they pop off here and everything start to come around full circle to what's actually going on, you don't want to be late. You don't want to be late. You want to be aware. You want to be aware, man. Yeah. Make sure you're around a lot of like-minded people. Make sure you're around a lot of like-minded people. Yeah. Big facts. You want to do that. America will have a problem talking overseas and on our land. On our land, like specifically speaking, I get that's going on with the wars and all that, but we have a major problem on our land. These people are walking among us, these groups, and at any time it can get violent. At any single time, y'all, these groups can turn violent, extremely violent. I ain't talking just getting up in each other's faces, expressing themselves, saying this and that. You know, Palestine is, all hey, free Palestine. It's a lot of stuff going on. I ain't talking about just as words. I'm talking about it can get physical. It can get real dangerously physical. And we having problems, man, here in America. Before we even spark up and just get real chaotic, like I can see it's getting, man, I need y'all to think on a lot of stuff, man. Yeah. I need you to think on a lot of stuff. Are you training? Are you getting survival and hand-to-hand combat training? Do you know where you're gonna go if someone's to spark off in the now? Are you self-sufficient on a lot of stuff? When that pandemic happened and they had us locked down, confined in our homes and stuff, man. Tissue, a lot of stuff became scarce. Hand sanitizer was nowhere around. You got all kind of stuff that we take for granted that we really needed, just not not in arm's reach no more. Like our resources was like bare minimum. Like, man, and don't even get me started on the weather. When here in Texas, at one point in America, hey, come on, America, we can talk. It's some stuff that you done became aware of wherever you at watching this live here in America, and something done sparked the educated mind to think like, y'all, we're really on dangerous times. I know we hear that a lot, where bro, it's really serious. We really on some unknown. We entering into some unknown waters right now. We used to seeing the whole, fights being out there, but the fight being this close to home to where that old Allah Akbar and explosions and all that old stuff that we see on movies and TVs from terrorist threats is right there in your backyard, right there around you, around your kids, your family, your friends. It's different, y'all. This type of stuff hit different. It really does. I ain't gonna fake. I can't sit up here and fake the phone and be like, "Hey, man, now, America, we have a problem. We have a major problem. Arm yourself. Go get some training. Stand on business, man. Educate yourself. Become real knowledgeable on a lot of things. We just had that pistol brace rule. To the injunction that kicked in. We're now able to put our lovely, lovely braces back on. Why we had to take them off is beyond me. ATF, ATF, the NRA just needs to just be no more. Just throw them in the ocean. Just do away with it. Do away with it, man. Abolish it. A lot of stuff shouldn't be. Shouldn't be going on. Like, people are overstepping their boundaries. Your whole make, man. You only able to make rules. Y'all people trying to turn stuff into laws. Y'all trying to reword stuff that's already in fine print, trying to change up the definition of certain stuff just to fit your narrative. It's man, we really in some weird times here in America, man. We got all these threats all around us, and you got fellow Americans trying to weaken the foundation of America at the same time. It's like we're being hit by foreign threats and treason at the same time. Like, actual American treason is going on right now in our backyard. We being attacked. Y'all trying to make the fact you're trying to make what's going on a criminal acts of certain things. You're trying to put that jacket on us. on the legal citizen, stand up citizen, the person that's doing a thing to keep society as we love and know rolling. You're attacking us for your incompetence. We it's like legalized citizens is taking the blunt force of what criminals are doing. It's y'all job to get these criminals off the street, but yet y'all paint legalized citizens that's not out here doing wrong as criminals. Y'all are painting this real bad, terrible image and creating these fake narratives, man, and trying to make it fit legal, upstanding citizens. It's not right. You got America. We have a problem. We have a problem. A lot of these people are just keeping our system tied up and just keeping the focus driven to certain areas while they do stuff on the back end. Y'all keeping the blinders up. America, we have a problem. Y'all are keeping the blinders up on the civilians. But woke civilians like myself is aware of a lot of stuff. You know, yeah, I'm talking about a lot of 2A stuff, and I'm talking about a lot of stuff that's been going on with, Israel and stuff like that. But at the same time, I'm aware of what's going on, on the other side. These powers, it's a lot going on, man. Um, that land have a lot of oil and minerals. Yeah, it do. It do. It really does, man. It has a lot of oil and minerals. It's resources is there. No, I say America, man, we really can't afford to let it go by the wayside like it is. Like, yeah, we have a problem here in America and need to be addressed. They need to be fixed. Real is rare. I hope and pray that a lot of our people say put like this. Even if you don't stand with 2A, even if you're against the Second Amendment, you're against the right to protect your life. Sound kind of suicidal, but just be aware of what's going on. At least don't just be a zombie, a controlled puppet. Understand what's real and what's fake, and stand on business if stuff was to pop off. And I'm gonna pray for y'all that's unarmed and not taking advantage of the training that you should be getting, because it's gonna get serious, y'all. It's gonna get real serious. Bring me to this question, man. How do you feel about 2A community as of now? I feel like 2A is in a good space. I feel like 2A is in a great space right now because we got the whole frames and receiver stuff injunction, kicked in. We got the whole brace stuff kicked in. Yes, a lot of stuff gonna get appealed. We're gonna have to visit the Supreme Court if we go there. But I'm straight on the brace stuff. I feel like the pistol braces are win and somewhat over until they stir their heads back up and try to hit us with another problem. But yeah, it's like a terrorist attack. It's like a terrorist attack in a sense. When you stop one terrorist group, another one pop up, 3, 4 might pop up here. It's an ongoing thing because war bring money, civil unrest. A lot of this stuff is agenda driven. We get a whole lot of clicks and streams and stuff like this for social media, and the networks numbers and stuff goes up and people chiming in. Everything's just, it's like a monopoly, man. Everything just go how the society as we know it is set up. So I feel like 2A is in a great space right now, man. I would love for everybody here in America to become uh, 2A advocates and just stand on business and just go out there and train, get you some real training, stay active, get as much training as you can, just lock in and focus, y'all. I would really love that here in America if we can all get on board and make that happen. I really would. But hey, that reality I feel like we're moving in a great direction for that to actually be a reality. We just got to keep on pounding and doing the groundwork and keep making people aware of what is what here in America, because we do have a problem here in America for as our laws, the way society is just set up, um, it's just economics, the way a lot of things are just set up to just work in certain groups' favor. It's a lot of bad things going on. It really is. So that's for a whole other live, man. Just want to spin on that. Stay active, really is rare, man. Hit that like button, subscribe. Catch me this Thanksgiving. Um, I will be going live with the family and stuff like that. We're gonna be doing a lot of cooking and just family gathering and just bringing in the holiday. Hopefully, around that time, we don't have bad news to just talk on for as something happening here. This really major to where, man, we have to arm ourselves and be on some weird times. I just want to have a good Thanksgiving. I understand. When I look into the Israel situation, y'all, they were saying that they don't know when it's gonna end. The guy was saying they don't have a time when it might end. To be honest with y'all, that's stuff over there in Israel popping off and stuff in Gaza, that might not end until the next president is elected, which might be Trump, like I said, and Trump stopping it and ending it some shape, form, or fashion, getting that stuff done. And I would really love, and it's sad I got to say this, but it's true. I would like for all these weirdos that's over here on American soil, these Hamas people that's supporting them, pack them up and get them gone, get them from over here. But that's gonna start something. That's gonna spark something. I'm not saying it's not gonna happen in the future. I really think they're gonna march a lot of those people from over here. America, you need to watch and pay attention to the people you are allowing over here on our land, on our soil. We have a problem. Y'all allowed these people over here on our land, on our soil, and it's a problem because now we're talking about removing those folks and putting them back where they came from. But I'm gonna tell you something though that I seen. Something that I seen that's happening in Israel. Israel is showing that they can fight up against these people, and their belief is that they can actually win against these people and finish this threat, stop it entirely. But you got to understand, y'all, Israel allowed that to build and build and build. Israel allowed that threat to build and grow among them. Grow among them, y'all. Israel did. And right now, Israel is faced with those same problems, and they fighting against it right now. And I'm spinning on this because I want to say this, y'all. Israel allowed that stuff to build into what it is right now, and now they got to show that they can stop that force. That's kind of like what we got going on right now, y'all, here in America. America done allowed these people over here. It build and turned to what it turned into, and it's building and building and building and growing and growing and growing. Yeah, it's growing, and since it's growing like that, y'all, at some point in time, we're gonna have to do what Israel is doing and show that we can stop this threat, and we can get these people from here, from over here. We can control this. We have to show a sign. We have to show a sign of force, of control, that we are on top of this situation, y'all. I'm telling you right now, it's real. We're gonna have to do that, y'all. Believe it or not. That's why I say, man, America got a problem. What's going on over there in Israel, bro? They gonna have to address what's going on right now here in America. They might not want it to be too major and just too much attention right now because everything is spicy and stuff is still growing and popping out. Y'all, this is serious, y'all. It's serious, man. It's serious. America have a problem. We're gonna have to turn around and assess what's going on around us, among us, and what's coming in the future, because these people are showing us that they are feeling some type of way. They pissed off. They yelling. They creating an uproar. It's a lot of hatred going on in the land. This is America. We used to that. We used to hatred in America. Let's just be real. So we need to fix this problem, y'all. This is a problem America is having, and I'm telling you right now, it's gonna draw us civilians in. So you people sitting out there saying that this don't affect you personally, they don't got nothing to do with me. I get that. I hear that. But I promise you, you're gonna have to come and stand on business. You got to stand on business, y'all. Watch, it's gonna be a calling. I'm telling you right now. I'm not wishing it. I'm just stating facts, y'all. We're going to have to arm ourselves at some point, and it's gonna be it's gonna be ugly over here, man. America, we have a problem. We have a problem, man, and America is part of the cause of the problem too, because y'all don't allow these people here to come and mold and grow and decide. Hey, I didn't even know there's that many people over here like that. I didn't know there was that many people over here like that, man. Y'all sit up here and y'all talked about removing Mexicans and putting up a wall and all this. Y'all, these people are a threat to America. They are a problem. And America have a problem. Yeah. Yeah, because these people, they pissed off, man. They taking down American flags. That's something that's real symbolic here, man. And ooh, it pisses me off just thinking about it. That they can just disrespect us like that. And ain't too much been done about it. That's something that has to be addressed. You have to speak on it. You definitely have to speak on it. For sure, for sure. Something gonna have to be done about that. You're gonna have to stand on business about that. Playing with that flag like that, it's like spitting in American faces. It really is. And it's gonna get ugly because these people are really serious about that. I mean, this is their life. America gonna have to get serious about their life. And America gonna have to do something about this Hamas situation. Not trying to create no riot and all that, none of that. This ain't what that is. I'm just stating facts. Real is rare. America has a major problem. They got a lot of problems. A lot of problems. Man, get out there, y'all, and train. Don't get so locked in to just standing still. Try to shoot on the move. Learn to shoot on the move, y'all. Do some real training. Don't just get out there and just brandish stuff, promote stuff, get some real training in too at the same time. I understand a lot of us are training and not showing a lot of things on film, but I want y'all to make sure y'all lock in and doing y'all thing, getting some real training. Yeah, because like I popped on earlier, people get tunnel vision. People get locked in, man. If you ain't never been faced with no real gunfight or been in that type of situation where man it get serious real fast, y'all. Man, say your blood pressure go up, all kind of stuff, y'all get real serious real fast. And and when them bullets get to humming, you start hearing them whistles. That man say that vibration, yeah, it get real. You start seeing stuff that you see normally in movies and stuff like that in your actuality, your reality, and oh, that's an ugly sight to see death like that, blood being spilled, people screaming and yelling, and all kind of stuff going off and going on. Self-defense shootings and stuff like that, man, in public places. And you're gonna have a lot of stuff going on around you in your ear. I know I told y'all, man, to scan, listen and all that stuff. You're gonna have to really focus and lock in because it's gonna be serious if it happens. And it's go time and you're not prepared. It's gonna be scary. It's gonna be scary, man. But I appreciate y'all coming through, man, rocking out with me on this live. Stay active, man. Really is rare. Solid is as solid does. That's what I'm gonna say on there for sure, man. I want to give a shout out to my dog, Safe Lonzo. Want to give a shout out to T Electric. Give a shout out, man, to man. I said I won't forget this guy. The gun Hood X. These people also got Instagrams. The Gun Hood X. Oh man, give a shout out to man, the other guy I met today, man. He pushing. He got this little thing. He pushing the Gucci Glocks. I seen him on one of Safe Lungs on that video, man. I just try to show support and love to everybody who show love and support with me and what I got going on. And hey, like I said, solid is as solid does. Protect your mental health. Yeah, protect your mental health, man. Um, Stay active, focus. Everything is mental before it's physical, man. For sure. About to get ready to end this live. And hey, wish everybody a great Thanksgiving. Chime in, rock out with your homie, Saint the Realist on the Thanksgiving live that's coming up. Thanksgiving is on a Thursday, I think, 23rd. I think I got it set up. Yeah, for a Thursday. This coming up Thursday, man. Don't miss it. Rock out with your homie, man. Saint the Realist. Catch me on Instagram. Give me a follow on Instagram. Hey, respect yourself and value what you love. For sure. That's what I'm gonna leave y'all with. Respect yourself and value what you love. Indeed. Hit that like button, subscribe, get you some training, be aware of your surroundings. That's why I want y'all to focus on a lot of stuff, important stuff. I try to give y'all some useful information. I try to hit y'all with stuff that triggers a thought, y'all. Survival, it's a lifestyle. Stay active, get fit. Get fit because you have to be able to move. You got to be able to bust a move. If something was to pop off, you stand a greater chance of surviving if you're on the move. If you're firing on the move, don't just be a still target. Move. You got to be able to move. Get active. Get high. Get low. Change angles. Get behind cover. Survive. Train. And remember, every situation is not a shooting situation. Welcome to the channel, man. Welcome to the platform, Saint the Realist. Hit that like button and subscribe. Stay active. Peace, love, and nothing but positivity. Everything is mental before it's physical. Protect your lifestyle. Real is rare. I'm your homie, Saint the Realist. And catch me this Thursday live for Thanksgiving. Stay active, real is rare. We out. Peace.